Hello in Satnam. My name's Amanda Gogaya. You may also know me by my spiritual name, Adesh Purinkar. You can call me Amanda, you can call me Adesh. I'm just reintroducing myself. It's been a while since I've gotten on here, and there were so many reasons that played into that decision. It's been a crazy last year. So much is changing and going on in the collective. And that was very much the case for me personally. And I can't even say those changes are done happening. But we're gonna move and groove to the changes. And I wanted to introduce some new ideas and new thoughts for the channel. So if you're familiar with Opal Rose Oracle, if you've been subscribed to my YouTube channel, if you've followed me on Instagram at Shakti Home, or I have a TikTok now, and you can find me on TikTok at Shakti Home. And those are some wonderful new things, but for the YouTube channel, kind of wanted to change things up a little bit. You may be familiar with my Kundalini yoga classes or the sound baths that we used to do. You may be familiar with the readings that we did very early on in the channel. And also, and probably most fun, for me at least, the dance meditations. And we're still going to continue with dance meditations moving forward, but we're going to do them a little differently. I was thinking like once a month, set the intention for the month, dance through that intention, let things manifest on a bigger scale than on that like week to week basis. Give our intentions a little more gestation period. So that was my thoughts for dance meditations. And then I have something really exciting coming up for the kids. I personally really enjoyed story time. I hope you all did too, as we went through the elements with earth, fire, water, and air, and also Changing Woman and her sisters. I loved having Fridays dedicated to children, simply because children are really close to my heart. We vibe, and I want to have a day for them. I think it's important, and I really think I'm going to keep Fridays as my day for kids. I want to continue story time as well, and I am looking into doing a new series with them, so there's going to be more on that coming up. And then please let me know if there's anything specific that you would like to see on the channel. I was thinking on moon days that I would do a guided meditation. I had been reading Dr. Clarissa Pinkola Estes' book, Women Who Run with the Wolves, for, this is going to sound really silly, maybe. I shouldn't judge. I shouldn't prejudge your reactions, so I'm sorry. My apologies. I've been reading that book for the last few years. And I say that because I treated each chapter like a journey. Because in my experience with that book, every time I read a chapter, the universe and life would start giving me lessons and things to learn that very much had to do with the chapter. So it wasn't something for me where I could just buzz through the book. It was too powerful of a journey to just speed read. So I took it chapter by chapter, and honest to goodness, when I finished the book, I cried. I did. It was like I had come to the most perfect, brilliant fruition of a journey. And I was like, where is this going to take me, and what am I going to do now that I've read through it? And I'll tell you, it's going to be one of those books that I read again and again and again. And honest to goodness, I have so many books, and some I'm not sure exactly where I picked up. But one book that managed to sneak into my collection was this wonderful book published by Amy Bammel Wilding. She is the founder of Red Tent Louisville, and she wrote this book back in 2017, Wild and Wise. And one of her teachers was Dr. Clarissa Piccola Estes, who wrote Women Who Runs with the Wolves. And when I saw that, I was just like, okay, we're going to continue this journey of the wild feminine, but we're going to take it a step farther and explore the internal world of what it means to really come home within to our feminine nature, our sacred feminine nature. And I was hoping to do that every moon day. So let me know if that is something that you would be interested in. Let me know if you'd be interested in like weekly sound healing. I'm trying to save my energy because I really put myself out there in 2020 with my channel, just yoga classes, sound healings, the dance meditations, and it was questionable whether you guys were really receptive and enjoying it. So please, how I evolve the channel really is based upon your feedback. And if I don't receive any feedback, then I'm going to do what I want to do. And that means we're going to experiment with guided meditations. We're going to experiment with having a children's day on Fridays, letting that be a thing. It means dance meditations are going to be like a once a month thing rather than an every week thing. Because this channel, this channel is my business. It is a branch of my business. Shakti Home, the Kundalini Yoga and Wellness Creative, is something that I founded back in 2018. And when I graduated from massage therapy school. I don't know how many of you know the story of my business or even my story. If you're interested in getting to know me a little more and my spiritual journey, my artistic journey that is very much goes hand in hand with my spiritual journey, I'll share that. I'll definitely share that with all of you. Because spirituality and creativity to me are the same. Hence, Shakti Home. It's kind of a philosophical name, but Shakti is that feminine creative force, and home is within. This is home. And as someone who really hasn't had a home of their own in over a year, the idea of being home within myself, no matter where life takes me, is something that I've been learning to become comfortable with, you know? Yeah, that's a very vulnerable place within me. But yeah, that gives you a lot of insight into this channel. I've been traveling, and I've been displaced since probably March of last year, of 2020. A lot of things happened, and a lot of things continue to happen, and now I'm here. And through that journey, I've been creating as a way to bring light to a world that felt so dark. And I know it wasn't just me in my experience. So many people throughout 2020 faced countless trials and tribulations. And it was for those people that I create, that I do what I do. To be a light in the darkness. To show that humans care. And that even if in the shadows it feels like there's no hope, there is a light out there somewhere trying to reach you. I'm not gonna apologize for crying. Because that's part of the work. Building that strength and that resiliency. And finding the bravery in being vulnerable. And I'm gonna try and bring more of that vulnerability to the channel, so that you can all get to know me more. But that's why I have this channel. I have this channel to create as a platform to share, inspire, and hopefully connect with other lights. Please, rounding back to one of my original points, if you'd be interested in journeying with me on Mondays And these meditations are for anyone. It is sacred feminine meditations, but it's however you identify. We all have the sacred feminine within us. So I want to be inclusive. No matter how you identify, if you want to join us for these meditations on Mondays, which I like to call moon days, you're welcome. You're absolutely welcome. And hopefully we can birth something really new and really exciting for this channel. I've been working on a lot. Working on a lot in my solitude. A lot of art. A lot of writing. And I'm excited to share with all of you in the future. In the near future. They're still cooking. So I won't reveal them yet. But I'd really like to get to know more of you. I'd really like to hear from you. What worked? What helped you in 2020 with that? Did you enjoy the yoga classes? Did you enjoy the sound baths? Did you enjoy the Reiki? Did you enjoy the readings? And I stopped doing readings on YouTube for my own safety, energetically. But if you want to follow me on TikTok, I do daily oracle pulls for guidance. I've been working with unicorn as my spirit animal for oh gosh, I can't even believe it. Okay. About 4 years now. 3-4 years now. So we pull unicorn oracles daily on TikTok, and that gets shared to Instagram. So if you're following me on those, there's some love for you every day. I'm gonna jump off here. I may share this, I may delete this. We'll see. And I'm just looking to reconnect with all of you. Just looking to get some feedback as we move forward into a new year. What would you like to do? Please let me know. Sending you infinite love, infinite blessings. Thank you for holding space for my vulnerability.